it doesn't really matter which direction you rub it in.
That's what
Hi, everybody. Look, Azul is here in full effect. This is supremely Azuli today. Azul must be as excited about this Voxen song as everyone is. Do we have people in the Greg? Do we have people? Are we peoply?
We do have people.
We do have people. The voice of Greg. Welcome, everybody. It's Christina. This is Voxen Song. It's a Saturday night. It's 7 p.m. Eastern, not 8 p.m. Eastern. We're just mixing it all up tonight. And we have yet another global premiere, world premiere of one of my favorite bands. And one of my favorite people is waiting. And I think we might as well bring them in. What do you say? Oh, it's
Greetings, everyone.
Damien from Crimson Asphalt. Woohoo! Yay, Damien. Ah,
What's going on, everybody?
As usual, Dame has to be, as he always is, in a van. In a
It's
van.
true.
There's
In a
probably
van, at a
clown in the
gig.
back. But it's a different van, and you're in the front seat. So
Fancy, right?
very
Moving
fancy.
on up.
Look at you. Moving on up. So we are here to premiere Crimson Asphalt's newest song. And do you want hey, Joe from Freaky Things is all excited. And Melissa, hello, Melissa. Hell yeah, woohoo. Joe, it's big dick energy. I know Azul Cam, right? Like he's especially, what pungent's not the right word, glowy today. Look at that. We still, Dame, we don't know what the fuck this is. It's just here. It goes over my hand. It's Azul. We call him Azul. He's like my little pet energy ball. And he's here to watch too. So why don't you tell us a little something, floofy. Gio, you're so funny. A little something about the song, the title, all of the stuff. And there is a special feature to this song too that I know everyone's going to be very excited about. You know what I mean?
Special feature.
Uh-huh. Well, it is very special. Go ahead. Tell everybody a little bit about it. What's it called?
It's called Breaking Down, and it's a very near and dear song to us. It's actually the other half of one of our songs from our first record. When we wrote it, we wrote a 7.5-minute song, and we cut it in half. And we went with the second half originally, which turned into the song Not Meant for You.
Okay.
And then we re-engineered the first half of it and kind of tinkered with it at the lab. And at least instrumentally, we got it all finished. And I sang different words live for, about 6 months. Just trying different things out live. Since, in a metal band as heavy as we are, no one understands what you're saying anyway. You can kind of get away with
things. I understand you. You guys are one of the few. It's true. I really, because usually I'm begging metal bands for lyric videos just because exactly for that reason. But yeah, you do. You always make sure you enunciate very well, my dear. I'm so
Enunciation is the key.
Your diction is spectacular. So okay,
I've been told.
Yes, you have impressive diction. Yes, it's diction is one of your strong suits. So okay, but the thing that I am very excited about with this song is that, and guys, people out there watching in Watchland, in Viewerville, in YouTube town, this is like a series of progressively worse, like, Facebook games or whatever.
Simulcast City.
Simulcast City. So Damien is not just on this one. He's singing. He's got clean vocals. This is the special feature of which I spake. And I'm very excited about this because no one in this audience that I know of, I'm glad you love good diction, 3 Bravo. So do I. Big fan. No one has heard you sing with clean vocals heretofore. So this is a holy shit moment, guys. Guys, are we moist and trembling? Are we? Gio wants to know if you're singing Frozen. I think we got
the next album.
Let it go. Yeah, she's going to cover the whole thing. I think we should play it. What do you think?
Oh, Everybody wants to hear a song. We got one.
It's true. All right, guys, this is it. World premiere, global premiere.
Rocking it
Crimson
here with
Asphalt.
Boxer Guest.
Let's fucking go. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, it cut off. No. How could you cut off the fuck you? Get to it. Do it.
That got it. End up with blue
Some
balls.
technical difficulties. Sorry
So
about that.
sorry. So sorry.
I know, right? Blue balls. You have to have the fuck you at the end of a Crimson Asphalt song. Holy shit. The chat is blowing up. I can see it. Damn, man, you know, those clean vocals are fucking good, dude. Like, really
you.
good. You're going to have to do more.
No,
What do
that
you
was
mean,
it.
no?
I mean, nope, that was it. No, I'm playing. There's going to be a lot of diversity in the upcoming stuff.
I will pout. I will absolutely pout. You don't want me to.
No, I don't want you to pout. So I guess we'll do a little more clean singing, but only like a little.
Let's see. BDE Geo is saying, God, that was immense. Want. Absolutely. LCI, hello, Lost Cause Industry. Wicked, totally awesome. Completely
Thank
agree.
you, everybody.
Yeah, Joe agrees with me. Clean vocals were amazing for real. I love that contrast. I love because you guys are, I've said it before, this is not a surprise to anybody, one of my favorite metal bands. And it's
Well,
for a
thank you.
variety of reasons. One is that, first of all, as we said, I can always understand the lyrics, which I love. It makes me happy. But also because there's so much, it's a weird thing to say, I suppose, about a metal band if you're being stereotypical, but not if you're really paying attention. There's so much heart and passion in what you guys do,
Well,
and
thank you.
having the clean vocals in there, just I saw somebody mention Chester. I saw a Linkin Park reference. It was probably Geo, knowing Geo. I just saw the
Could have been.
names. But like, just the same idea of like, that contrast, as I said, between the two. So like, how did you decide that you were actually going to sing on this one?
Like I said, we were just trying different things live for about 6 months, and the song kind of, that's what it spoke to me.
Mm,
I don't set out consciously to write things. I just
mm,
sort of start playing, and what happens happens. I find making music organically that way is really the only way I know how to not, I guess, plagiarize would be the word.
mm.
Like, as soon
Huh,
as you start thinking about what other songs came before that sound like, yeah, it just stop thinking. I have to
huh,
sing and play guitar at the same time.
mm.
And if I focus on either one of them whatsoever, I'll fuck both of them up. So I have to focus on the third thing, which is what should the song sound like?
Okay.
And as long as I pay attention to what I think should be the overall sound, rather than what I'm playing on a guitar, or what I'm singing, or how I'm singing it, I find it just seems to work every time.
So you're going for, is it like so I know it's a sound, but like within that, is it a feel? Is it
Oh,
a,
absolutely, 100%.
okay. Okay.
Everything is very emotionally driven and in the moment. Um, we use the term lightning in a bottle around here a lot because that's really what we've made a career so far of doing, is
Mhm.
just repeatedly catching lightning in a bottle, where most bands will have a jam and be like, "Oh, that's cool. We should work on that riff." Nope, that's the fucking song. Like, we just wrote the fucking song. And if we go back and look at the recording, it'll be in the structure it ends up staying in 90% of the time, with
Mm,
minor adjustments. But I
mm.
mean, that one actually, the vocals went through less changes than the drums. Um,
The
D-Mob absolutely stole the
drums are
fucking
killer.
show on this one.
Oh,
He
yeah, it's
stole the
Unbelievable.
show.
what drummer?
D-Mob Harps.
No, you, Greg. What were you saying,
No,
drummer?
I was just saying the drums are killer. They're fantastic.
I,
Absolutely.
he'll I don't even think he knows it, but he did that in one take. We made him do 3 takes just to make him, stay humble. But he got that in one take, just
Wow.
one playthrough.
See, now if he watches this, you're just blowing
And,
all the
and the
trade secrets.
sirens were a great ad. They were
Yeah.
they were really cool.
And can
Thank
we
you.
talk about the art too? Can you pull that back up, honey? You can. I believe in you. You can do anything. You're a real boy.
He is a real boy.
He is a real boy.
Confirmed. I've seen him.
He gets bigger when he lies. Okay, wait, here we go. Okay, can we embiggen it? Embiggen it. Look at that. Look at that. And a little birdie told me there might be T-shirts coming out with this
Very
artwork.
true. Very
Mhm.
true. And they're still going to say "fuck you" on the back, just like every other Crimson Asphalt t-shirt in history.
That's
I've
right.
seen a couple of them walk into the venue already tonight, actually.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yes, we should mention the reason that you are in the van again is because, of course, being the hardest working band in show business, you guys are the James Brown of metal. You have a gig very soon.
Yep, we're up in about an hour.
An hour. And that's why we had to do the early premiere, guys. Geo nailed it. Come back up with that, honey. Geo said that's what it is. I could feel that song. It was vocal driven, but supported so well. That's exactly right. That's
Well,
exactly right.
we always say
Joe,
that we're chicken noodle soup. Darren, chicken, Jesse, noodle, me, soup.
soup. You are definitely the soup bringer, that's for sure. Joe from Freaky Things says, let's all drive to Canada. I would love to see Crimson Asphalt live. Fuck yes. Geo, t-shirts, take my money. Indeed, indeed. I know. And they say fuck you on the back, guys. Did you know that? Because as we all know, every single Crimson Asphalt song has to end with fuck you. Every single one. It is so smart too, because I will be listening to something and Greg will walk into the room and catch like the very end of it. And he'll be like, oh, this is good. Who's this? And then he hears, fuck you. And he's like, oh, it's Crimson Asphalt. So, that's the signature works every single time. Oh,
Marketing.
Flying Beats. Hello, Flying Beats. Good luck on a kick-ass show. Well, yeah, they
Thank
always
you.
have. So wait, is this now? I know I've talked to you before pretty much every show that you've done since we met. And sometimes it will be like a regular show. And sometimes it's just like a birthday show for somebody and you're playing the same song over and over and over again for like 45 minutes. So is this a regular
this is a
set?
real one. We're playing a real one tonight.
Okay. Where are you, by the way, if anyone happens to be local and wants
We're
to run
in
over?
Oshawa, Ontario. This is our first time here. They got our name on a marquee here, which is kind of neat.
Ooh.
Right? Moving on up.
Pretty cool.
Front seat of the van, name on a marquee. Beers are waiting.
I know.
I'm
Giant beers
excited.
are waiting. I know. You're
Giant beers too. Just what I needed. Something to make me feel even shorter next to Jesse and Darren.
So wait, you told me the van is still full. So you guys haven't even done load in yet?
Fortunately, we're only bringing our heads and guitars, and
Okay.
we're not backlining this one. It's like the
Okay.
first one in almost 2 years that we didn't backline. So we were able to take a smaller van and just take it a little easier than normal. Normally, we would have been here 4 hours ago and
I
loaded
was
in.
gonna say, yeah, you don't seem as busy as usual, and you do not have to go scouring alleyways for cymbal bags either. You're just
Nope.
ready.
I can see the motherfucker.
Okay, that's a good thing. Yeah, for those of
Confirmed.
you who
You gotta
watched
put an Apple AirTag on that thing.
it's true.
Right?
For those of you who watched Crimson Asphalt's Vox and Guest, you heard the story about how they left an entire bag of cymbals between gigs and had to like have somebody go and find them and retrieve them. But they're in the van. They're there with you in the van. This song, so you're telling me this song is how many years in the making? Did you say 7 years?
No. We haven't even been a band for 7
I didn't
years.
think so, but I meant like you. So okay, so how long ago did you write the whole thing?
2020.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So 3-4 years that's a long time.
But we completely ignored it until about 6 months ago. We just didn't play it. We only played the second half of the song, and we were like, well, how do we bring some of the old school flavor to the new album?
Mm-hmm.
Because people are always saying, well, I liked your old shit better. Well, if I put some of the old shit on the new album, how can you like the old shit better? It is the old shit.
That's right. You're like it's like shit Inception, except it's good. What the fuck are people talking about that they like the people are stupid. I think the fundamental problem with people is the things that they do and say.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Yeah,
totally,
100%. If they just stopped saying or doing anything, people would be magnificent.
totally
That's right.
great.
That's
That's
it.
right. It's a great concept with poor implementation generally. But so speaking of the new album, you want to tell me a little bit about that, where you are with all of that? We're
going back into the studio on the 27th of this month and recording 2 more. Those of us who've been following should probably already know the song Scrambles. Well, we're getting a studio treatment of Scrambles.
excellent.
And we're also going to be getting Shit Cookies.
Oh, great. Okay. It's finally time. Shit Cookies.
It is Shit Cookie time. And we have 1 more to do after that, which we're probably going to do in early May, late April. Like really late April, maybe the 30th, if Mike still has time. Our fantastic producer, Mike Wood, who's taken us from sounding like we record our stuff on a potato to what you've heard now.
Hey, potatoes are
Which
delicious.
is a slightly better potato.
It's like a Idaho.
Yeah,
potato.
we've definitely moved up from the Yukon yellow to the russet golds.
Look at that. Wow, we are extending this potato metaphor as far as we possibly can. So okay, so when do you think the whole thing's going to be done and ready to come out?
Well, as we've been doing this whole way along, we're going to continue releasing it as singles, ideally 40 days apart, but barring
Very
problems with
biblical.
distribution and what have you,
Mm-hmm.
ballpark around 40 days apart. When it's all done, we're shipping it off to get pressed in vinyl and hard copy CDs as well. So those will be available on our new website, which is coming out in the next couple months as well, where everyone from around the world who wants a fuck you t-shirt or a crimson vinyl, so that you can experience the potatoosity in its original format.
That's right.
No, we're going to have all that stuff available on our online store. Hopefully crimsonasphalt.com will be launched in the next couple of months. And
look at you fancy boys. Look at you.
Right? Well, got a new year, new us kind of thing going on.
I like the old you guys too, but the new you seems just as good. All right, let's see what people are saying. Jack Phantom, of course, saying vinyl is cool, which we agree. 3 Bravo, vinyl, hell yeah. Okay, so you've got our vinyl enthusiasts. Geo is in Wisconsin. It has to be cheesy potatoes or they will kick him out. Mm-hmm.
We'll set you up with something, Geo.
No, I mean, you guys, and really like this song too is, it's different from a lot of what you do. It's not just the clean vocals too, because, you know, usually there's the big breakdown, like the big break, and the whole thing is just like fucking full on. And as you said, like the drums are ridiculous on this one. And I love it. Like it fits with everything that you do, but it definitely is a different feel. So how much would you say is like what we, you know, like is like this versus, you know, maybe some of the older stuff?
The last song that's going to be coming out, which we haven't even scheduled the date to record, but is coming shortly. Like Scrambles is a death metal song. Shit Cookies is an offensive punk song.
Right.
And the last song is called Bring Back 13 Word Song Titles with Nothing to Do with the Lyrics. And
Fiona Apple is just excited somewhere, just completely peeing herself. She was the one that had like a 500 word song or a poem as the title of her album once. So there you go. You're in rarefied air there. So what is it again? Bring back 13 word songs. There's 13
Bring back 13 word song titles with nothing to do with the lyrics, which is also 13 words.
13 words. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay. Okay, and that is, besides funny, what would you characterize that as?
Well, as we've been performing it live for the last year, it's a 3.5 minute instrumental where we just scream tequila before the breakdown.
Tequila. Okay.
Tequila.
You know, one of the best
before
songs
we go into the
karaoke.
studio, I'll be writing lyrics for it. And what I've got in my head definitely is more along the lines of what I did on this one.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say genre-wise any of it really fits together in the same way. We're trying to offer 5 different Crimson Asphalts on one CD and carry that whole idea forward with the next EP and even further. We never want to get stuck in a homogenous sound.
Okay.
There's a ton of amazing bands that just from one song to another, you can't really tell when one ends and one begins because it's all kind of, like I said, homogenous. It's all the same product. It's like, you know, the next song is just your average McDonald's cheeseburger, but this time without the pickle, right?
We always want the pickle. You always want the pickle.
You always want, I'm not saying don't take the pickle. What I'm saying is we're trying to have 5 different menu items on the album.
That's right. You're not doing the Mexican restaurant thing.
No,
Tortilla, beans, cheese, meat. Yeah, you're mixing it up. You're doing fusion cuisine.
There you go.
That's it. Metal fusion with punk and things that are offensive, because it's good. You guys were playing it a little safe and polite up until this point. So I'm glad Shit Cookies is gonna kind of, take the gloves off, and you're gonna be a little bit offensive, because you guys, I mean, really, I think your biggest market is like preschools.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I can't. We got to get the fuck you onesies.
If I still had kids small enough to wear them, I would 100% do that. We would
Oh,
absolutely have
on the
fuck you
front
onesies.
it'll say, "Hey, mom and dad," and then on the back it'll say, "Fuck you." It's for rebellious infants.
That's it, man. We have teenagers who would want to wear the regular shirts at this point, but maybe we'll get you to special make us a giant fuck you onesie for Greg, and he can wear it while he
Nice.
does his robot. Wouldn't that be
Man,
hot? I know.
I'm sold. Where do I buy a ticket?
We're after viewership. That's it. It's just, you put Greg in a fuck you onesie and you turn on that animatronic and pure gold. We'll have to tether it to the release of the album just to
Absolutely.
shoot you guys into the stratosphere.
Cross promotion, man.
That's right.
Maybe it'll be part of the music video.
Absolutely.
Oh God, I'm kind of afraid this is actually somehow going to end up happening. I really am. Let's see what a couple people are saying, because I do want to make sure that we let you go in enough time to get some, beverages and maybe even some soup. Freaky says, "Don't drink the Mexican pickle juice."
That's how I became a father, Freaky.
Okay, yeah, they do eliminate muscle cramps, Jack. It's pickle juice. Yes, Voxfest. People keep wanting us to do a. We'll have to just sort of connect people in similar areas, and you guys can just create your own videos. Yes, 3 Bravo wants video of you in the onesie, Greg. See, I told you there was a market for it. I told you. Listen, guys, Ring of Fire. Oh no. Really, Damien, I'm always so happy when people, gift us with the ability to premiere these songs. And I love you to pieces. And
well, there's no one we'd rather give it to than you guys. You guys are the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
This one's gonna blow up. Listen, folks, where are they finding it, Dame? Everywhere.
Spotify, Apple, YouTube, everywhere but Bandcamp, because one time at Bandcamp I had a bad time.
That's right. Damien is a former flute player. That's all we're gonna say. But listen, it's everywhere. So listen, you guys, you're always asking what you can do for us. The main thing that we ask for is that you all listen to each other. So I want you to stream the shit out of this. Okay. You can find it anywhere and everywhere. It's not just in one spot. So if you're not a Spotify person, you can go somewhere else. If you are not an Apple Music person, you can go somewhere else. You can go pretty much anywhere.
If you want it for free, it's on YouTube.
You can do YouTube. Yes. There you go. Also true. Do it everywhere. Just stream it everywhere. Just go from platform to platform. Just streaming, leaking even. Damien, tell Jesse and D-Mob. I got to see Jesse a little bit in the back of the van. We had some, Damien is hot spotted right now. There is no Wi-Fi where he is. Full deep commitment being in the van. This is the second you've gotten me in your van, Damien. This time we're in the front seat. And Craig is
serious.
It's true. We're gonna have to be on the roof next time. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm not getting
under the thing. We can do that.
Not getting under the van again. Not doing that. But yeah, so Craig from 3 Bravo is putting this on his personal list. I would like to see other people do that, please. Please and
thank you, Craig.
Guys, we love it. We love the song. We love the band. You are gonna kick ass. You always do. You're gonna have to give me the update at, knowing you, probably 4 a.m. That's usually when you're
usually it.
Rolling in. Yep. And then tomorrow, you know what I'm going to yell at you to do in the morning? Soup.
Oh, that's awesome, Freaky.
Freaky. Oh, he woke up to it. Well, there you go. So kind of a world premiere, but in any
Sorry
case.
about the siren at the start.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of Joe. Wake up, buddy. All right. Yeah, LCI is adding it to their list too. We're going to have lots of people adding it. Thank you so much for bringing this and kick fucking ass all over that stage.
Oh,
And
we're
we love
definitely
you.
going to. The
I
egg
know
roll
you-
is coming.
Yes, the egg roll. All right, guys, really, please go stream, go do all the things. Love it up, Crimson Asphalt. If you don't already follow them, subscribe to them, do that too. And yeah, that's it, right? That's another Voxen song in the books. And we'll see you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.